football game. And we've got overcast skies for today's matchup between the SMU Mustangs and the Crimson Tide of Alabama. And here comes the Crimson Tide. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit here, ready and excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. The Crimson Tide are much too powerful to be stopped in this game. Kirk, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, unfortunately, this one won't be much of a contest. SMU has spent all week trying to figure out how they're going to slow this running back down. Well, Lee, in my opinion, they could have spent all year. It still won't matter. He's going to have a big day and a big win.
Forget about it. Alabama is going to come in here and pound the ball right at this defense. And when they're done with that, Kirk, they're going to pound them and pound them and pound them even more.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we're going to have an action-packed game. So let's get down to the field where they're waiting for the coin toss. Alabama has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one underway. He kicks it. Elliott has it at the 5. They'll take over at the 21-yard line. SMU comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back, throws it to the outside. Caught! He's all the way down to the 49. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with the zone, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49. 6 DBs in the lineup. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up. He's going right. Got it to the 20, to the 10. And he's brought down. The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
It's power football time, folks. Little handoff, and they're in. Touchdown. The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The offensive lineman just pancaked the defense on that one.
And he hits the PAT. And over 6 minutes still left in the first quarter with the score, SMU 7, Alabama nothing. SMU ready to kick this one off. Perez and Drew back deep to return. Drew fields it at the 1. With the spin.
Kickoff return, 18 yards. Drew on the return.
They'll start this drive at the 19. The Tide line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. It's dropped.
Perez, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 19. The Crimson Tide come out in a 2 tight end set. They hand off on the counter. He spins, and they hit him in the backfield.
This is what you call a run blitz. The key is quickly penetrate and disrupt the running back, not allowing him to follow his blockers. Here the defense does a good job and comes up with a nice stop.
3rd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. The Mustangs line up with 6 defensive backs. He drops back, steps up, throws this one out to the left, finds his receiver. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Boy, he's throwing the football with some pop, isn't he, Coach?
Hey, if he's not careful, he's going to break his receiver's fingers.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Alabama lines up in a shotgun set. Spin move, and they got him for a loss. A loss of about 6. Second and long coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Tide come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. He steps up, lets it go. Complete. He drops the stiff arm. Swanson brings him down. That was a good completion there.
Yeah, I really like the good, clean routes they ran on that play.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Nickel defense. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He needed a little more touch on his throws.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. It's off, and it is a dandy. Noble takes it at the 16. Not a lot of trouble scoring the last time they had the ball. Let's see if that passing game does the trick again. They'll go to work at the 30. SMU comes out in the shotgun. Fullback handoff. And he's taken down. He's not just a big lumbering guy out there.
Yeah, he is. He's a big lumbering guy with some speed. Good-looking run for the 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on their own 45. Swanson, the lone back. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws this one out to the right. Got it. And down he goes. What a play.
Boy, solid job there by the quarterback, recognizing the defensive coverage and delivering the ball to the open receiver.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. SMU comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They go with the option. He laterals the ball. Spinning. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 30. SMU sets up in the eye. He tries to spin, and down he goes. He gets maybe 2 yards on the toss.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 2, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. SMU comes out with an I formation. And he's taken down. They denied him the first down on that run.
Brad, that's what I call a big-time effort by the defense.
Let's see if they can convert here. Pressure coming. Sacked. And they'll turn it over. Not quite enough for the first. Looks like they'll turn it over on downs.
You know what? I think they still made the right call there.
Yeah, it was worth the gamble, even though they didn't make it.
They'll get the ball here at the 34-yard line. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes at the 39. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 39. Alabama comes out in the shotgun. He'll dump this one off, and it's caught. Bishop with a takedown. A good pickup on the play-action pass. First and 10. Ball on their own 48. He gets another carry. He's hit and got away. And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
4 on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. Play action down the middle, and it's incomplete. It looks like he overthrew him on that one.
I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Kirk.
Well, Coach, you're right. They need to work on their timing a little bit more.
Third and 6. Ball on the 48. SMU brings in their nickel package. Back to pass. Steps up. Wants it all. Going deep. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Fourth and 6. Ball on the 48-yard line.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team.
Number 29 back to return.
He gets it away. Number 29 calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 9-yard line. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? They'll take over at the 9.
First and 10.
Number 11 is back in the gun. They'll run the option. Got an opening. At the 30, at the 40, knocked out of bounds.
We were watching him in practice, and let me tell you, I don't know how many times he ran this play right there against the first-team defense and got huge, and I mean huge yardage.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. It's one of their favorite plays, and you can see why right there.
First and 10. Ball on the 48. SMU comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
It's second down and 10 to go.
48 yards.
Ball on their own 48. Number 11 lines up in the shotgun. Here's the option. And down he goes at the 49-yard line. A 1-yard gain on the play. Third and 9. Ball right around midfield. Number 11 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. He's drilled as he throws. And he's taken down. Wow, how about that third down conversion?
Boy, what a play here, guys. I'm really impressed with the poise of this young quarterback. He was very cool and collected out there on that third and long play.
It's first and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. They'll bring in their dime package. He drops back. He steps up, fires across the middle. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Second and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. The Mustangs line up in an I formation. They go with the option. Spins upfield, and down he goes. About 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. They line up in the jumbo set. Play action. Throws this one out to the left. And he's taken down. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on third down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted third and long, it just makes them sick.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 23. Number 11 lines up in the shotgun. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. Well, he just couldn't get much of anything there.
No, Brad, he couldn't. And I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 24. The Crimson Tide bring in their dime package. Back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. It falls incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. So far this drive, the defense has been unable to stop them on third down. The Mustangs come out in the ace formation, steps up in the pocket. Caught. Touchdown, SMU. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
It's almost as if the receiver told the defensive back, "You think you can cover me? I'll see you in the end zone." Yo.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 4 minutes remain in the second quarter, and our score is SMU 14, Alabama nothing. Number 11 ready to kick. Drew and Perez set to return. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Perez takes it at the 8. Gets past the tackler. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
They'll start this drive at the 28.
28-yard line. First and 10.
SMU comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. Wants the middle. Intercepted. And it'll be the safety that gets credit with that last interception.
And let me tell you the reason why. He watched the play develop and made a break on the ball. And then he made a great catch.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 40.
40-yard line. First and 10.
The Mustangs come out showing 3 wide. Almost intercepted. And he threw the ball into coverage.
Man, I tell you, he's lucky that defense didn't come away with that one.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. SMU lines up in a shotgun set. Found his man, and down he goes. What a catch, and that's going to give him a first down.
Well, that's a big play for the offense, but I think the defense needs to play a little bit tighter in the secondary.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Alabama brings in their nickel package. They'll throw on first down. Looking. Here comes the pressure, and he can't hang on to it. Second and 10. Ball on the 28. They line up in a double tight set. They hand it off. Sheds a tackler. He's on the run. The 5. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. And that's his second rushing touchdown of the first half.
And the head coach has to love the way this kid is running the football.
And here's the replay of the touchdown. And he hits the PAT. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, SMU 21, Alabama nothing. Number 11 is lined up to kick this one off. Drew and Perez back ready to return. Perez fields it at the 2. He's stiff-armed. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 20. Inside give. He's got a lot of green. And he's taken down at the 31. And the fullback comes up with a nice run.
This is just strength on strength right here. They give it to the fullback, and he powers his way for some good yardage and another first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 31. The Tide come out in a bunch formation. High snap. Under pressure. It's still alive. And he's all the way down to the 35. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
You drop back the pass and see zone. It's a matter of you and the receiver getting on the right page and finding the right window to put the ball through.
Hey, Kirk, that's probably what you did playing in the backyard, right? But you broke a lot of windows, I bet you.
With the spin, he jukes him. And down he goes at the 28. And a pickup of about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3 coming up. Ball on the 28. Number 4 is back in the gun. He drops back. Steps up. He's under some heat. Complete. He's gobbled up in the backfield. They lose 4 there. Third down and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line. Alabama sets up with 4 receivers. He steps up across the middle. He's hit and got away. Bishop brings him down. Oh, my, that long gain gives him a first down, Coach.
A first down and a nice pass play. Knowing you can convert on 3rd and long will open up your offense a little bit more on 1st and 2nd. Let's see what they do from here.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Number 1 lines up as a single back. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down. Alabama calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Looks like they'll try to power it right into the heart of the defense. Touchdown, Alabama! The fullback powered his way in for the score.
Boy, you gotta love the way this kid runs. He'd go through a brick wall if the coach asked him to.
Here's another look at that fantastic run. And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the 2nd quarter, our score is SMU 21, Alabama 7. Number 35 is lined up to kick this one off. Elliott and Bishop back to return. Bishop has it at the 5. He spins. Hardly tough sledding for this offense that last drive as they took it in for 6.
Well, look no further than the guys up front. They created some huge holes to run through.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Number 11 with 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. You've got to relax and just make a good throw.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20. The Tide line up in a nickelback. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. The Crimson Tide are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 19-yard line. Alabama brings in the nickel here. Swanson on the run. There he goes! Perez with a takedown at the 26. Alabama takes a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. SMU lining up the punt. Number 11 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 1 fields at the 29.
What to look for in this drive is to see how often the defense changes up its coverages. They didn't defend the pass very well that last drive, so it's going to be interesting to see if they play them differently here.
They'll take over at the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 4 with 3 wide receivers.
Put hot. Put hot.
They'll throw on first down. He's got to throw it in a hurry. And that'll get this defense fired up.
The offensive lineman had his feet too close together. As an offensive lineman, you got to spread your feet and have a nice base.
Second and long. Ball on the 30.
Set. Put hot. Put hot. Put hot.
A handoff, and they hit him in the backfield. SMU calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. Here's a third and long situation. Ball on the 28. Alabama will line up in a jumbo set here. Here's the give, and down he goes. The Mustangs call for a timeout, and now they've only got one remaining. Alabama lining up the punt.
Back to punt. No punt. Back to return.
Number 35 gets it off. Noble fields it at the 30. Takes off a tackle. Number 21 recovers a loose ball. First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
First and 10.
The Tide bring in their dime package. They'll throw on first down. Steps up, throws it to the outside. His receiver has it, and he's taken down. And a nice pickup through the air.
I'll tell you what, fellas, I love this kid's throwing ability. He's got a quick release, and he's very accurate.
Drops back to pass. He steps up, looks, throws it deep downfield. Here's an opening. Fellas, he's really out to an outstanding start in this football game.
Hey, if he continues at this pace, he may throw for 500 yards.
I'll tell you what, this guy is so much fun to watch when he gets into a rhythm like this.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. They'll call on the field goal unit here. He gets it up. And it sails through the uprights. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And they'll be returning this one. Perez fields it in the end zone. Some second half adjustments definitely needed in this one. Our score, SMU 24, Alabama 7. SMU will be kicking off to start the second half. Kicks it off. Perez fields it at the 2. Little shake and bake move. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 27. SMU lines up with 5 defensive backs. Big opening. He spins around, and down he goes. What a huge run.
Remember, this kid can fly. You saw in that run how he just took off and left everybody else looking like they got lead in their shoes.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Alabama comes out in the shotgun. Draw play. He jukes. Swanson brings him down. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Fakes a pitch. Spinning. He lateral. And he's taken down. How about that run by this halfback?
You know what? When this offense can run the ball like this, watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run and the pass on defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Alabama comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Again with a carry. Elliott with a takedown. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with that. He's such a natural runner.
It's first and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. On the ground, up the middle. And down he goes at the 19. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 19. Number 4 is back in the gun. He drops back. He's in trouble. And down he goes. He couldn't avoid the sack there, Coach.
Hey, that protection has got to get better, because you don't want your quarterback to get smacked like that.
Third and 15 coming up, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Number 4 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking down the middle, and it's caught, and he's taken down at the 17-yard line. Nice pass, but not enough for the first down, and that's going to bring up 4th.
I know, yeah, but nice pass and catch. But when you don't convert the first down, it's not as nice as you'd like.
Fourth and 6. Ball on the 17-yard line.
They'll line it up for the field goal. Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Red ball. Delay of game. On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
The kick is up. And it is good. Number 35 looks ready to kick this one off. Elliott and Bishop deep to return. Bishop has it at the 5. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 28.
28-yard line. First and 10.
The Crimson Tide line up in a nickel back. Drops back to pass. Short toss. Complete. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And down he goes at the 44. How about that reception, Lee?
A good throw, plus a nice catch, and some good blocking equals to a chunk of yards. That's exactly what you practice all the time, Brad.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Tide bring in the nickel package. They'll throw on first down. Noble drops the ball. So they run the same pass play again.
Yeah, typically you'll see this when teams are having success with a particular player. They feel confident about a play's chances.
In this case, the defense was well prepared.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 44. The Mustangs line up with 3 wide. He drops back. He'll dump this one off. And it's caught. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Taken back a yard. It's third down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 43. Alabama brings in their nickel package. Back to pass. He unloads it. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. That could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
They line up to punt this one away.
Number 1 back to return.
Number 11 gets it off. Number 1 takes it to 14. The offense ready to go again. And their last drive ended with 3 points. They'll go to work at the 23-yard line. Number 1 alone in the backfield. On the ground of the tailback. And he's taken down at the 25. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's second down and 8. Ball on the 25. And down he goes. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third down and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 30. The Crimson Tide line up in a goal line formation. They'll run for the first on 3rd and short. Elliott brings him down at the 32. They couldn't even get that drive started.
Take the keys out of the ignition, sweetheart, because this defense didn't let them even get out of the driveway.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up.
Noble back deep to return.
Number 35 punts it, and it's a good one. Noble fields it at the 22.
He almost broke it there.
Like you said, Coach, one more block, and that could have been 6.
First and 10. Ball on their own 32.
First and 10.
The Mustangs have 5 receivers on this play. And he's taken down. Just a yard there. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Number 11 has 4 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. And down he goes. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
It's 3rd and inches. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Mustangs line up in a goal line formation. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. And that brings up 4th down.
Great stop by the defense. They played with tremendous character on those downs.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter. And at the end of 3, our score, SMU 24, Alabama 10. Here's the call from the referee.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. And he muffed it. Kirky broke the Cardinal rule there. He ran without the football.
You know, as a return man, your first responsibility is to catch the ball and then worry about the return. He just lost his concentration there.
They'll get the ball here at the 18-yard line. SMU lines up with 5 defensive backs. He throws it. Got his man. Bishop with a takedown. Good yardage there. That'll move the sticks.
Nice time to call pass here. It looked like the defense might have been looking run.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33. Number 4 with 4 wide receivers. He drops back. Throws. Complete. Nice little catch there, huh, Coach?
Yeah, that was a good call. I like that call. I like short passes. They're safe and can lead to some really good yardage.
Second and 4. Ball on the 39-yard line. Alabama goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And it's caught. Elliott brings him down. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Number 4 lines up in the shotgun. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
7-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 3 coming up. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 4 is back in the gun. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. He's knocked out of bounds. So they pick up a few with a pass play, Coach.
Yeah, it was. I like plays like these. As long as you're moving forward and not backward, you're doing pretty good.
First and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Number 1 lines up as a single back. And they'll run him again. And down he goes at the 39-yard line. A yard, if any, there for the halfback. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 39. The Tide come out in the ace formation. They'll keep it on the ground again. And he's taken down at the 34. A pickup of 5.
On the play.
Third and 4. Ball on the 34. Single set backfield. Drop back to pass. They'll drop him for a loss. They're really having a tough time slowing down this pass rush.
This guy's all over the quarterback on every play. How many sacks is that? 3? Seems like 10 or 15 to me.
4th and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Not much choice here. They have to try for it. He drops back. Here they come. And they couldn't hook up on that one. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
They'll start this drive at the 40. The Mustang set up in the gun. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Got him. And they tackle him. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards.
Well, this wide receiver is definitely having a solid game. He's getting his yards, but more importantly, he's moving the chains for first downs.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33. From the gun. Drops back to pass. Steps up under heavy pressure. Finds a man. Perez with a takedown at the 21. And they get the first down on that completion, Coach.
That was a very nice first down conversion. The key to that play was the fact that the quarterback had plenty of time to look downfield.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21. The Tide bring in their dime package. He drops back. He's going left. His receiver has it. Perez brings him down at the 2. And he goes over 100 on the day with that reception.
If you can get open and hold on to the passes, chances are you're going to have a good game. And that's exactly what this guy's been able to do today.
The Mustangs go with the I formation. On the ground with the tailback. That is rushing touchdown number 3. Check out the replay on that one. And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, our score, SMU 31, Alabama 10. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. Perez fields it in the end zone. He lost the ball. It's picked up. They'll set up shop at the 17-yard line. The Mustangs line up in a nickelback. They'll throw on first down. He steps up. Complete, and down he goes. Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 22. SMU brings in their nickel package. He gives a pump fake. Almost intercepted. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
Third and 5. Ball on their own 22. The Tide come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. And it's caught. And he's stopped behind the line. And that's 3 and out.
And if you're the defensive coordinator, you deserve a pat on the back.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. He gets it off. Noble fields it at the 38. He tries to spin. He made some nice moves on that return.
Yeah, but too many, Brad. Boy, he'd love to have another chance at that one. The field is wide open for a score.
Congratulations to our players of the game. Brought to you by Old Spice. The Mustangs go with the I formation. And he's taken down. And they're going to play keep away and work this clock. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line. SMU will line up in a jumbo set here. Swanson takes the handoff, and down he goes. Couple of yards there. It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Swanson lines up in a deep back, I formation. Swanson will run it again. And they got him for a loss. Alabama takes a timeout. No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. Number 11 punts it, and it's a good one. Thompson signals for a fair catch, and it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And that's the end of the game. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
Boy, this is a major upset. Alabama was really outplayed in this football game. They came in as huge favorites, a little overconfident, and possibly a little unprepared. But they leave with a bitter taste of defeat.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2004. We hope you'll join us again. Our final score, SMU 31, Alabama 10. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying so long.